Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Corona podcast.
Yeah. Coronavirus 2020 was happening.
Oh, man. It's crazy. Yeah, reviewers, we doing something a little bit different this episode. We're going to let some folks jump on here while we talk a little shit. But, yeah, man, the gyms are closed. We're out here becoming good cooks. None of us can get a decent haircut. It's wild times.
Hey, it's rough out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? My barber's still open on the cool, just to be real. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I get the ministries. How y'all doing? Yeah, my barbershop's still open. I'm just geographically, it's kind of a nice drive. It's a long way, so I don't be going down there, bro. Like, hey, a couple times a month, man. That's it for me.
How does he cut you? Does he have the like extendo arms to cut you from 6 feet away? How does that shit work?
I mean, they just real clean down there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they just taking care of business. You know, they got the mask on. You know what I'm saying? The gloves on.
Oh man,
they just taking care of business the right way.
Man,
Shout out to the shop by Lefty, man. You know what I'm saying? Out there, fucking with y'all,
man. Yeah, man. Well, shit, we're gonna let some more people jump on. We know everybody's doing the IG live, house parties, fucking twerking festivals, all different type of shit while they're quarantined at home and whatnot.
Where the twerking festivals?
I know you gotta look. You gotta look.
Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Let me check them out real quick. See if they legit. I don't know.
I know. Well, don't leave us just yet. We gotta talk to the people.
They might not be up to par.
Listen, we don't blame you if you're watching this. If you're like, oh, a twerk fest, and you get off of here. But stay on with us for a little bit. This is actually going to be our next episode of our podcast. In the comments, shout out to everybody that's picking up right now. We know IG Live is always going to be slow and steady. Drop in the comments what you want to hear us talk about. This is a For the People episode. So because sports is dead, we're out here watching like marble races and ESPN 8 the Ocho and shit. Like that's all that's on, and like reruns like the '93 goddamn March Madness.
The hardest thing I've watched so far, to be real, is Comedy Central has a Chappelle Show marathon.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was the dopest shit out of like. Hey, shout out to Comedy Central because they did that shit. Like,
yeah, they're for the people.
Kind of slacking and they're macking, but Comedy Central said, you know what, we're gonna come down with this real shit. What is that? VH1 had a '90s movie marathon on. That was dope. They playing that White Man Can't Jump right now. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope, man. So, you know, reviewers out there, we hope y'all, like, try to make the best of this shit. I don't become, you know what I'm saying? Like, I turned my whole garage into a fucking home gym.
Oh, they've been seeing it.
Like, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? What else can you do, though? I just started running this shit. Like, bro, I literally have walked 3.5 miles. That's the last thing I did on Thursday. Today, this evening, I'll probably do 4.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like it's all we can do, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all we can do. But on the cool though, Benny, I'm starting to think that this whole, you know how I am, bro. I'm conspiracy brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm starting to think that the whole thing is some bullshit, bro. Like, to be real, pretty sure people are dying. I get it, you know what I'm saying? But this whole, they don't know what to do with it and how to do what to do with it. I mean, first of all, y'all's president,
right,
is a fucking idiot, right?
Yeah.
I said it, and I wish it was a billion people on here so they could hear me say it.
Right.
He's a fucking idiot, all right? And he hired a bunch of fucking idiots, right?
Right.
So it's like, now our world is being ran by idiots more so than it's ever been, right? Because, you know, most presidents are fucking dumbass. The Bush dude was fucking uneducated, it seemed like, all right?
Yeah.
You know, all politicians are full of shit. I don't give a damn who said what, all right? People can say they want to say about Barack Obama. He was great because he was a black president. Shout out to Barack. He was full of shit too.
Yeah, he had his moments. He wasn't perfect. Yeah.
Right. He did some dirt to get where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So we can't hold him up on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? He's all we got as black folks. You know what I'm saying? He was good. He was good. But you know, Bill Clinton, everybody, you know, thought he was whatever. He was getting hit under the podium and shit while he giving up press conferences.
Right.
He getting blowed off. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, so yeah, y'all be look, try to do what they ask y'all to do. Please stay home. You know, all the hand washing, which y'all nasty motherfuckers should be doing anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hand washing and, you feel me? Like, you know, shit like that. It's just common courtesy. Who the fuck coughs in another motherfucking direction? Like, that you just a nasty
right, just virus or no virus. What the fuck are you doing?
Just a nasty ass individual. If you do that shit, that's fucking disgusting, man.
Right.
Cover your fucking mouth. China, if y'all really over there eating bats, and then that's where the shit came from, then stop eating fucking bats. All right. But we know where this motherfucker came from. All right. We know where it came from, nigga.
Yeah, you
right
know.
outside of Virginia. All right. Do your research.
Yeah, at a place called the CIA.
Feel
Yeah,
me? You know what I'm saying?
dropping that shit in the air.
We don't give a damn. We just shut down people. You know what I'm saying? We just,
All I'm gonna say is this for anybody that's because again, anybody who's just joining us, we are gonna upload this as a full episode because we know people are funny with the live in and out. So we're gonna download this. It's gonna be on our YouTube channel. Search JB and Benny Blue Review, and it's gonna be our next episode 150. We just want to do something different for you guys. Just know that we understand that I'm in LA. JB's out in the desert. Bill Gates, that's right. I see in the comments. If you got the money, I'm telling you, do your research on stocks because there's an old saying in depression times and when shit like this happens, when there's blood in the street, buy property.
Oh,
when
yeah,
the shit
sure.
dives down, this is how people get rich.
In the next 6 months, Benny, you know what I'm saying, the prices of Arizona housing is going to plummet. All right, I'm talking about plummet, and when it does, all right, yeah, it's on. It's on like Donkey Kong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Understands me. Yeah, for
exactly.
real shit though. Reviewers out there, you know what I'm saying? Everybody watching this and buy stocks. You know what I'm saying?
And wash your hands.
Diversify your bonds, bitches.
Yeah, you know Wu-Tang Financial out here.
Wu-Tang Financial, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so look, JB and I are both good. We're making the best of our quarantine time. You know, cooking, getting these garage workouts, living room workouts, going on runs, social distancing. All that stuff is important. And we understand that sports and a lot of our lives are at a standstill. So again, anybody drop in comments, we see you, shout out. Drop in the comments what you want us to talk about. In the meantime, while you guys do that, we'll kick shit off a little bit. Free agency has still been happening, and your Birdgang has been making some moves. And I've pulled up some of the moves that they have made. And let's kind of get into it. The big one I want to talk about is my guy, now your guy, DK, Devin Kennard is now with the Birdgang, and he's likely going to be playing on the other side of Chandler Jones and challenging Hassan Riddick for that spot. I mean, do you feel when you look at someone like DK? All right, yeah, he's probably going to take it. So that was my question. Do you think it's going to be more of a depth, or do you think he's going to force Hassan to be depth or, you know?
Derek Kennard the third. Not Derek, no, I call him Derek Kennard the third. Those are my people, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I work out at his brother's gym every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I train there when you see me training. Those are my people. So, little bro, congratulations. Welcome to the team. Yeah, man, they didn't bring him here to sit behind Hassan Riddick, bro. Hassan Riddick probably won't be a part of the Arizona Cardinals next year. I'm just being completely honest with you. Like, he'll probably end up getting cut in camp, right at the end of camp. He was a first-round guy. He never panned out to be anything that we thought he was going to be. I think they played him out of position, so it sucks for him. I'm pretty sure he'll go somewhere, and, you know, he's an outside linebacker, like, by trade. Like more of a rush 3-4 type guy, but he's not big. You know what I'm saying? He's undersized in that aspect. He don't cover the flats very well. So, I mean, I'm like, yo, hey, Hassan, we fuck with you, but Jimmy 2 times in these streets. We'll holler at you. You go get paid. You go get some money somewhere else. Be out.
Right, exactly. And Berserks, to answer your question, stocks wise, take a look at Boeing, Carnival, Dave and Buster's, Toll Brothers, Hillenbrand. When the S&P recovers and gold will still be there when it recovers. That's more long term. The bottom, you're looking at the bottom in probably about 30 to 60 days. So keep an eye on it when this shit, because we're not, listen, with this fucking pandemic shit, we're not at the peak yet because people don't have any fucking sense. They're going to the beach and fucking finger blasting each other like on spring break and shit. Like they're nasty people, JB. They're nasty people that need to wash their hands. You know, they're gonna get the clap. They're gonna get the clap and the corona.
Right? They would
fucking around
on the clap. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Anyways, that's to answer your question again. Drop in the comments because this we're doing a little bit differently because we want to do it for the people, for you guys. So drop in the comments what you want, any questions that we want to talk about. Going back to the Birdgang, they placed the transition tag on Kenyon Drake. What are you thinking about that as opposed to getting the deal done?
You know, I think that we look at Ezekiel Elliott, right?
Yep.
We look at Todd Gurley, right? Who was the other running back that got paid? We look at David Johnson, who we had, right? these were all huge free agency signings as far as running back go. We thought the running back position was back. Oh, it's back. True running back, between tackle type running back, old school running back. Nah. This is still a passing league, right? So guys like Todd Gurley, and Todd Gurley's situation is different because he's injury riddled, right?
Yeah.
He's injury riddled, and he's getting a little, he costs too much. That's a bad combination in the NFL in sports. Bad combination in the NFL, right? So he costs too much. He's injury riddled. David Johnson, kind of the same thing, right? It's a little bit of the same medicine with him. Once he got that money, he had an injury, and he started really playing a soft brand of football, which we can't have that, right? You know what I'm saying? This is a production-based league, and it's like, whatever. Jazz, what is that? Jazz music? What up, boy? That's the way. So, you can't throw all that money at a guy. And I like King and Drake for this offense, and when it all boils down to it, it's about the fit. It's about who's doing what, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're producing on the field, how many ways can they use you? So I like King and Drake in that aspect, but at the same time, those signings and our signing ourselves kind of left a bad taste in the guys, the office guys' mouth. And it's like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And the question in regards to
hell yeah.
I mean,
said, do we think Hopkins will work well? Hell yeah. What you mean? Look, I saw that shit. I got excited. I was like, oh shit. This can't be real. I had to go to like 4 different sources. I went to 5 minutes at the end. I got the finally, because I saw it before ESPN put the little "Hey baby girl" before they put the whole, you get the update on your phone.
Right.
So I saw it before then because I was flipping through, the IG and shit. I done looked up all kinds of shit, and finally ESPN threw it on there. Oh shit. Whew.
That's about, honestly, because we all know this shit's like fantasy football at this point.
Right.
Like, that's about as good of a quote unquote realistic move that you could think of. I mean, getting him.
That's probably the dopest free agency signing we've had since Chandler Jones, to be honest with you. Right?
Yeah.
Shit, because look how well Chandler Jones has played out. Right? It's like, that's like the dopest free agency signing we didn't had. Like, and it's huge. Big time trade, you know what I'm saying? It was shout out to Cam and the boys. That was big time, man. Like that really just put us in contention. Like, to be completely honest with you, that and then signing DK3 and like a couple other things. We signed a kid from Atlanta, the linebacker, which is great because we needed somebody to complement Hicks, who was a tackling machine. He was all over the field last year, great. And I think we kept a couple guys. We signed Gilbert, which is, I'm like, okay. Hopefully what happened was, I guess he sat out a whole year last year, so hopefully he's completely well, I'm guessing. I don't know. But, I don't know. I guess that he has a good agent or something because he ain't really did shit in the last 3 years on the football field. So, and then a couple other guys we signed. We got some young safeties that are going to be pretty good. We got the kid, of course, Pat Pease, a lifer. He ain't going nowhere. And then we got the kid that we got from Atlanta last year. Alfred was his last name, I think. Is it Alfred? Who got hurt, middle of the season.
Yep.
So he's healthy now. He'll be coming back. So our defense. And, and we signed D lineman from Buffalo, right? Who was very productive. I can't think of his name at the time, but we signed this fool. And that was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That was beautiful. It was, man, they really made a splash, bro. Really made a splash. And I'm proud of it because usually in free agency, I'm kind of scratching my head. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. Like,
right.
We wonder, like, why this and why that, right? When it comes to the Cardinals, and they said, fuck that. We busting heads this year.
Right, exactly. And again, anybody who's just joined us right now on IG Live who's watching this now, again, you're going to be able to hear this as a full episode. Drop in the comments what you want us to talk about, because this is our special for the people episode. So questions, all that good shit. And you were referring to Devondre Campbell, linebacker who came over for the Falcons. They gave him a 1-year deal.
Right.
And then possibly alongside Jordan Hicks. We'll see how they kind of how they play with some lineups or some depth. What I'm wondering is, and anybody who's been fucking with our podcast for a while knows that we started this thing around right in time with the NFL draft. And now, basically, this shit's going to be like a goddamn Dr. Evil from a remote location via satellite.
It's just going to be like the old school draft, bro. Where motherfuckers going to be It's gonna be calls called in. Like,
oh yeah, he's gonna be at the Sheraton and shit.
Right.
Goodell's gonna be at the Sheraton.
Like the old school. That's what it's gonna be. So it ain't. I mean, it's gonna be weird because it ain't gonna be all the savoir faire. You know what I'm saying? The draft. But I mean, who's the fucking say though? It's the end of March. It's the end of March, bro. Now we talking about some shit that we don't know what the fuck is going on. Right? We all talking like we just gonna be in the house for the next 6 months. All right, like we talking what we don't know. We speaking what we don't know. So right now, reviewers out there, the NFL has said that there's not gonna be a bunch of savoir faire going on or pageantry going on at the draft. Right. It's not gonna be the same location. It's not gonna be in Vegas no more. Adam Schefter said something that I don't really listen to Adam Schefter a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he said something I agree with. The NFL don't need Vegas. Right. That was a privilege for Vegas. Right. That was for Vegas. That was good for them. Right. The NFL can be whatever they're gonna be. They can set that shit up in the middle of New Mexico somewhere in the desert. Right? And I promise you it'll be fucking over 500,000 people there. You know what I'm saying? That just is what it is. So they're going to do it old school. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm hearing and reading, you know what I'm saying, when, the NFL, like the Legends community and everything, the emails that we get sent, they're going to do it old school. It's going to be, Goodell's going to be somewhere just announcing picks, right? And so it's going to be weird because it's not what we're accustomed to, but hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't about being able to prepare for everything. Life is about how you adapt to things. Right, so that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, and what I'm wondering is, to that end, how do you think, in terms of this time where we've basically been kind of more or less off of our regularly scheduled programming since the middle of this month, just to kind of put it conservatively. And basically, we all know that these guidelines, like you mentioned, we're still collecting information every day, so we don't know how it's going to work. But we're basically going till the end of April minimum, right? How do you think? And shout out to Mike. Mike's in here. He asked about the G-men in the draft and their free agency, and Berserk's is talking about Phillip Rivers. So we'll get to those in a second. How do you think, as far as the draft, this time that they're kind of missing, do you think that that's had any effect on the evaluation process?
Of course, without a doubt. At this point in time, like all the high dollar guys are doing face-to-face visits. They're going to these organizations are flying them in. It's kind of like, at this point, it's kind of like a recruiting process for college, right? We got official visits going on. Guys are flying in programs, sitting there talking with GMs and with execs and with coaches and with strength cats. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's when you're about to make an investment into a person like this, you got to fill them out, right? So, it's killing them. You know, and especially like the free agent guys like Cam Newton, who's had an injury, who we all know who Cam Newton is, right? There's no secret. There's no mystery, no question mark on Cam Newton's forehead. We know who Cam Newton is, right? With or without the foot, it don't fucking matter. He played with the foot hurt. He played hurt for like damn near a whole season and was still being productive. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he had to do. So, it's killing him. It's killing everybody. It's killing everybody. But again, hey, you want to look for normalcy? You want to look for regularity? You want to look for consistency? Look no further than them 3 letters on that shield, the NFL. The NFL don't give a fuck about none of that shit, right? Understand me what I'm telling you. They trying to play within the parameters of what the world is doing, but the NFL don't give a fuck about none of that. And for them, don't nothing stop, right? I told you many times before, being the NFL is probably more powerful than a lot of our government agencies.
Right, no shit.
When they want to know something, they find it out, right? It's period. That's just the way it goes. So when they want to do something, they do it. Right? Everybody follows the trend of the NFL, being honest, to be completely honest with you, right? So it ain't gonna stop shit, man. Somebody, my homeboy Seneca, you know what I'm saying, on Twitter, he posed the question, are you mentally prepared for a year without football? I said it won't happen. It won't happen. Right? It will not happen. Trust me when I say it is too much money involved in the NFL. It will never.
The NFL's got a cure for Corona. In their office right now. I guarantee it.
If worst comes to worst, you know what I'm saying, NFL, the motherfucker call the White House and be like, look, man, this is what we gonna do.
Right, exactly.
Y'all over there twiddling your fucking thumbs. Hey, Kenzo, how you doing, baby girl? Shout out to Gilbert Tigers, all my Gilbert Tigers, you know what I'm saying? Holla at you know what I'm saying? I don't coach there no more, but I got mad love for all my guys.
You still got the love. Yeah, let's get to these questions. So our guy, young Mike Lonsky, he asked, "What do you think? The Giants? Who do you think the Giants should draft, and how do you think their free agency went? What do you think?
I think the Giants should draft Jesus Christ. Right?
they need a Lord and Savior to help that season.
If we can get Jesus, you know what I'm saying, to join the G-Men, and maybe y'all have a chance, bro. I ain't even really been paying attention to what's going on with the Giants, to be honest with you. Let's see if we can find out.
I mean, right off the bat, weapons to help D Jones. Well, weapons to help D Jones.
Right.
Receivers.
Yeah, I think y'all are pretty good at quarterback. Like, so I think the kid's gonna be okay. He's the second coming to Eli Manning. I really believe that. So yeah, I mean, he did y'all pretty well. But I mean, I'm looking at free agency. Y'all ain't did nothing, right?
I was gonna say I really haven't seen him making a lot of noise.
Yeah, I think y'all
at least right now.
I think y'all signed one receiver. I think that's the only thing I remember seeing y'all sign as a receiver. And he was just like a solid cat, not a quote unquote superstar. Y'all signed Deion Lewis 1 year, which is dope.
That's right. That's probably the biggest one, quote unquote.
Luther, what up, boy? So it's like, yeah. But as far as drafting, like Benny said, Mike, y'all got to get some weapons, man. Y'all got to get some people to help Jones out. Y'all got to get a tight end that's got some sense.
Oh yeah, that security blanket. That
line,
quick dump off.
Y'all line fucking sucks, man. Right? And I don't know if that's coaching. I don't know if that's that. I don't know what the hell it is drafting. But we know. I think y'all got some decent cats in there right now. But man, whatever they was doing with Sherman, the shit wasn't fucking working. So hopefully y'all's coach can put together a system. Land would be great for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what pick in the draft is New York? You know, Benny?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on a trade. Let's take a look, because obviously there's a lot of talk about people moving and shaking for to try to get Tua, trade up, trade down, all that shit. But next question, the question is, do you think Phillip Rivers can lead the Colts to the playoffs?
I think Phillip Rivers needs to lead his ass to the fucking couch.
I agree.
Phillip Rivers ain't been good in the last 3 or 4 years. And honestly, to be completely honest with you, I'm just, y'all know I am. I tell the fucking truth. Phillip Rivers is a competitor. He plays football at a high level at times. But Phillip Rivers has hurt the Chargers more than he's helped the fucking Chargers the whole time he's been there. All right? He's been their guy. And again, he's been a serious quarterback. I mean, he's been in the top 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not take anything from him. But he's just not been the guy. Now, I wouldn't have paid this motherfucking no guy. What did he get? 50? Or 20 or some shit? What did he get?
I don't think it was that crazy. I mean, I think he got a 1 year deal.
25, bro.
Really?
Yes, for 1 year he got like 25.
Let's find this shit out in real time.
Like real shit. He got like 20 plus, bro, for 1 fucking year. I ain't even exaggerating, dude.
Wow.
So Mike,
really?
y'all got the 4th pick overall. All right.
Yeah. Which is, it's a good place to be.
Right, it's a great place to be. So, you know what I'm saying? So, we know y'all not going to draft no quarterback. I mean, yeah, Lamb would be a great addition to you guys. I mean, y'all signed Deion Lewis to take some of that weight off of Saquon Barkley, who's a great addition to anybody's team. So, he's y'all workhorse. I say y'all need to draft a tight end. There's a couple of them out there, a couple of decent ones out there, and a weapon to help Jones. Would Lamb be good? Yeah. All right, would he be that dude? Yeah. I mean, and I think just looking at the draft, I mean, you got Washington. We don't know what the hell. I don't think that. I mean, Washington signed the kid that was at Carolina, right? The kid that started a few games this past year.
Kyle Allen, yeah.
Yeah, they traded for Kyle Allen, so now Kyle Allen's the backup to whoever the kid. What's his name?
Young Golden Graham Haskins, Dwayne Haskins.
I don't even like him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like him. I'm not very fond of Ohio State cats. You know what I'm saying? It's only some of y'all I can deal with. And y'all know who y'all are. Y'all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? But look, I ain't really fond of Ohio State cats. Y'all some weird dudes. So,
and the shitty thing for Haskins is now he's got Riverboat, who didn't draft him. So now he's like, yo, you're on a rookie contract. I can be like, they ain't gonna work.
Your ass on the hot seat, partner.
Right.
Why you think they brought Allen there? Because Allen know that offense, right? Shit, you talking about it's gonna be a battle in camp, and of course, you know what I'm saying, because of Haskins being the guy, you know what I'm saying, to the owner, to Snyder, it's like, okay, he's gonna get a fair shot, kind of, right?
Yeah.
To Washington, no.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it.
That's why they brought Allen in. If they would have never brought Allen over there, then you could speculate that Tua might go. But now they kind of solidified. They shut everybody the fuck up right there. They was like, nah, we're not doing shit with Tua. Cincinnati. Is Joe Burrow going to be a Tiger again? He's going to be a Bango?
Right, Joe Exotic. That's his new nickname, Joe Exotic.
You know
what I'm saying?
I ain't even, watched that shit yet, Benny. I'm kind of...
You have to. That shit will change your life. Free Joe Exotic.
Oh.
Free him. Yo, if you saw IG Live, if you saw Tiger King Drop something in the comments, please. Free
Drop
Joe Exotic.
Drop a tiger emoji if you see a Tiger King on that motherfucker. Drop a tiger emoji. I ain't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking exotic, man.
Yeah.
Going back to the Colts real quick. So you're right. I didn't even believe it until I fucking saw it. It's a 1-year, $25 million deal for Rivers. By the way, Jacoby was playing decent ball when he was healthy.
Really
he got
good
hurt.
ball. Really good ball. Hey, Chad, what the fuck?
Right. Friend of the show, Chad Carr. What the fuck, man?
What's going on, man?
You go old Philly Rivers and his 14 kids. What the fuck?
Jesus
Put on a
Christ.
condom, Rivers.
They had to charter a motherfucking jet. And I ain't talking about a G5. They had to charter a 747 to bring his whole damn family over there.
Right.
Shit.
Delta Economy Plus.
Man, Airbus. For
man.
real.
Yeah, man. 1 year, $25 million, and that. I mean, that's an interesting thing. I mean, what do you think? Let's go to. I mean, look. Obviously, this shit has changed with the Pats. What do you think? What do you kind of think? And by the way, JB, a couple things. Let's acknowledge for the OG reviewers out there. Number one, since our last episode, because we know it's been 3 weeks. Now we're going to get back in our regularly scheduled programming, but. Something that we called, and if you run back our last episode when it comes to boxing, we actually made reference to it when we were talking about boxers that are coming out and doing way too much with the to quote Suge Knight, you know what I'm saying, want to be all in the videos, dancing, come to death row. That should happen. We ain't gonna go deep into it because I know it's been a little while since the fight happened, but you know what we're talking about. Yeah. And then the second thing is we've already pitched this, and I talked about this on my quarantine walk report, which I'll probably still do a little bit more of this week. We were early, JB. You know this. We talked about this many episodes ago. Right. We were early on Rosen to the Patriots. I still think that's a possibility.
Most definitely.
Especially if they trade up and get Tua.
Right, yeah. So Miami is more, Mike, just you talking about Tua. Miami is more of a threat, you know what I'm saying, to get to it, right? I think that he's on their radar hard and heavy. But, yeah, without a doubt, I can see that, man. Rosen is their type of guy, system guy, and he's going to go and do what he needs to do. He has enough athletic ability to extend the play when he needs to. Yeah, I can see that happening. And then we have been, we call things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I see you be what you're talking about. He's a competitor, a skilled passer, and the coach have formidable offensive line. Yeah, but he ain't never really just been in he's never been a quarterback that's been under constant duress. Like, let's just be real. He's not that guy. He's never been they've always had decent offensive lines in San Diego and /LA. They've always had the decent lines. So he ain't never been he ain't been quarterback just getting off his ass the whole game. That's not him. This dude stands straight up and throws interceptions. All right? I'm talking about he's honestly, to be completely honest, he's been a double-digit interception guy pretty much every year except for 1 year that he's been in the NFL. And this motherfucker's been in the NFL forever, right? So, again, he's hurt the Chargers more than he's helped the Chargers. So, to bring him to a coach team who is younger, right? They have a young dynamic defense. They have some young weapons on offense. Even though they got rid of their number one target, tight end. What's his name?
Ebron went to the Redskins.
Ebron bunked out. So now, to me, that's even less of a chance for Phillip Rivers to be successful. T.Y. Hilton is a bitch, all right? And I didn't Benny knows if you listen to our podcast, you know what I'm saying? T.Y. Hilton's a hoe, man. Like, when he got hurt, he really showed exactly who he was. And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he pouting on the sideline and shit. Everybody want to play. I get it. But you're going to be out there hurting your fucking team. Sit your bitch ass down until you're healthy and you can go play at a high level. Like, he a hoe, bro. Like, he a front runner. You know what I'm saying? Them the worst kind of people you can have on a football team, man. So, yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, and not saying, and you're right, and not saying anybody watching this who's going to hear this is necessarily thinking this, but I think what it is, bro. I think a lot of people nowadays we kind of look at quarterbacks through the Tom Brady goggles. They're going to play till they're 45. Yo, Rivers' body is breaking down.
So here's the thing.
His body's breaking down.
Rivers ain't but 38 years old.
Yeah.
Right? Tom Brady is fucking what?
43. Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck? Like, come on now. How the fuck Tom Brady still performing how he performing if Phillip Rivers 38 years old and he's slacking? Phillip Rivers looks like he's 60 years old. Right?
Right.
He has the ultimate dad bod.
He looks like the Marlboro man. that took a vacation.
I mean, it's horrible. He looks like one of them damn things from goddamn Men in Black. Them fucking.
Oh, they put the suit skin on.
That's how he's built to me. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He got the hump in his back. You know what I'm saying? Like Phillip Rivers, he ain't never had a muscle in his life, right? It's like, okay, Tom Brady got older. Tom Brady changed his diet. He started working harder. He started doing more Pilates. He started working on his joints, his flexibility. Yep. Phillip Rivers, 38 years old, he looks the exact same way he did when he was Chunky Phillip. You know, remember when he got chunky about midway through his career?
Yep.
He still looks like Chunky Phillip. You know what I'm saying? Him and Ben Roethlisberger just like, bleh.
Right.
Look at him. And you know what I'm saying? But the difference between him and Big Ben's been successful.
Right.
I mean, if you want to say, okay, Phillip Rivers, he made Pro Bowls, okay, great. He's been in the playoffs, okay, great. Well, he ain't never won a fucking championship. Never. And he's had some great teams.
Oh, right? Yeah.
He's had some funk around him. Like, shout out to Sean Marion, my boy. He just posted something on Twitter the other day about, you know, when him, LT, Williams, Gates, and all them cats were there. That was a Super Bowl caliber team.
They should have stole one during that whole like Pats Colts rivalry. They should have stole one.
But the goddamn Patriots was around, and
it's true.
Was like they couldn't do shit with them. They could never, you know. They used to go toe to toe. Like I mean, I remember the year that the Broncos won it. Like the year before, you know, what I'm saying the Chargers put them out. San Diego put them out, right? So here they come back the next year, and they just fucking run through them. Like, this was supposed to be all year. The year that they won the Super Bowl, the AFC was supposed to be theirs. The year that Denver won that Super Bowl.
And the irony is that the year that they got put out, Peyton was having an unbelievable season.
Right.
The next year, he's like Weekend at Bernie's. Like he couldn't do shit.
Right. He
the final year, and they still won the title.
Right. Defense won that championship. Believe that.
Exactly. We're gonna be on for a few more minutes. Keep dropping your comments, whatever you want to ask us, talk about. Again, this is gonna be uploaded as episode 150. JB@BennyBlueReview.com. If you're not tapped in, we're on all streaming platforms, including YouTube. Plenty of content, plenty of guests. We have reaction videos. We got a bunch of shit you can check out. So tap in with us, please. And yeah, man. Now what do we got? Next question. So, your man BA, I'll tow your ass. And Brady.
So Brady and Aaron's, wow.
That's actually pretty dope.
Brady's first of all, Brady's a consummate pro, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody asking that question be like same thing you asked. How you think Aaron and Brady gonna get along? Brady got along with Bill Belichick, right?
Right.
That dude's a ball buster. Like that's who he is. So if you can get along with that dude, you can get along with any fucking body, right? And again, Brady's the consummate pro, bro. He's a consummate pro. He can adapt, right? My man, you know what I'm saying? He's just like, oh, okay, Brady can throw. He can't. Brady can. Yeah, he can. You're right. He can. Brady can throw the ball down the field to this day. And like we just talked about, you know, with Bruce, that's Bruce's offense, right? You go dink dump, run, pass, take a shot, right? Chunk plays they call them, right? The chunk plays. Okay, so yeah, Brady can do that. He can throw the ball down the field. He can push it now. Yeah, he's old, so Bruce ain't gonna make him push the ball down the field 15 times a game.
And he can't. He's not gonna be able. He's not doing it moving the pocket either.
Right.
I'm sorry. He's not gonna do it moving the pocket.
And here's the problem. Here's the problem. All right, with the Jameis Winston, because everybody wants to know about. I wish Mitch ass was on here right now. Shout out to Mitch. You know what I'm saying? The Mr. Sports guy, my producer at NBC Sports, good dude, very knowledgeable sport. I wish you was on here right now, because here's the difference between the Jameis Winston, who he's always fucking with me about Jameis Winston.
I know.
Jameis Winston has a rocket launcher for an arm. He really does, right? But Jameis Winston's not the type of quarterback that can push the ball down the field 15 times a game. He's just not, because his accuracy sucks. Now, he got basic vision surgery or whatever. Fuck, I don't know if that was the case or not. If that was what was wrong. But his accuracy fucking sucks.
Oh, yeah.
So Tom Brady's doesn't. And 5 years, what is this for Brady? 20?
Yeah, I mean, he came in the league in 2000, basically sat a year and a half, and Drew Bledsoe gets the hit on the sideline, and his career began, baby.
So it's 20 years in the league, you know what I'm saying? Let's say give or take 18 years on the field, right? Yep. He's not going to make those mistakes of trying to force a ball in somewhere he know he can't put it, right? He'll throw the check down. I think this is going to be great. I don't doubt that Brady can play till he's 45 years old. I'm not, not hard up Brady fan. That's not who I am. But I respect the greatness, man. I just respect it. The dude just came in the league, like you said. He sat on his ass, barely got there. 6th-round draft pick. That's what I was. So I'm feeling him on that, right?
Yeah.
And he worked his ass off. When his opportunity came, he took it, and he ran with that bitch, and he didn't look back. Right. So, hey, shout out to him, man. He's still doing it. Man, is he the greatest quarterback to ever do it? His fucking if he holds his hand up like this, he looks like fucking Thanos. All right. So
right.
So yeah, you can say who won this, who did that, the defense did this, did that. Hey, it's what? You got 17 game season, that's 16 games played. You got 2 playoffs of the championship, whatever your conference is, and the Super Bowl, right? So that's 20 fucking games. That's 20 games that have been won and lost better than 500 enough to keep them get to the playoffs, and then they keep winning the playoffs and they won the Super Bowl. You can say what you want to say about the dude. If he wasn't doing what the fuck he was doing, they would never got there, right? They never won the Super Bowl. So is he the greatest to ever do it? I got to give it to him. I gotta give it to him.
I would agree.
Yeah,
and I mean to the point you were making, kind of about the comp with him and Jameis. I mean, basically with Brady on the field, it's having another offensive coordinator.
Without a doubt.
You know what I mean? That's who he is. And Jameis don't have a sniper rifle. He's got a Gatling gun. Everybody can get it. 30 for 30 like ESPN.
Anybody can get it. Yeah, real shit. So yeah, that's exactly right, man. So shout out to Jameis Winston, man. We wish him the best. For him
go to Pittsburgh. I'm telling you, go to Pittsburgh.
I can see him there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wouldn't be much of a fall off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Squeaks. So it wouldn't be much of a fall off, right? Because you have a non-mobile quarterback in Ben Roethlisberger who he just has never been an athletic cat,
and who's been clearly living in the woods. What the fuck is up with your man? Jesus Christ!
Man, look, he
looks like Happy Gilmore's caddy. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh no, that shit whack. You know what I'm saying? He looks fucking fool what he do. Like, you know what I'm saying? He looks a fool. He already built bad. You know what I'm saying? Now he look bad. Like it's all bad. So, I mean, it's all bad. Horrible.
Yeah, exactly. All right, reviewers, we're going to be on for a few more minutes. Again, this is the For the People episode. It's what we're doing on IG Live. Drop in the comments.
You want to talk about.
Yeah, man, for these last few minutes here. Again, this is going to be a full episode, so don't you worry if you weren't tapped in on IG Live or you just were in and out real quick. Or we know how it is. Sometimes people accidentally, I accidentally clicked it. You want to hop off real quick. No judgment. No judgment.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. No judgment. This will be a full episode. JB and BennyBlueReview.com. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the streaming platforms, and this will be up on our YouTube channel. Just search our name, and you'll find it. JB, let me ask you. We wait for a couple people to drop in like 1 or 2 more questions before you hop off of here. Going back to this kind of new temporary life that we have. Once shit gets quote unquote back to normal, what is the first thing? We'll get to the next question in a second. What is the thing that you've been like over like the last like 2-3 weeks, like very basic? You would do it in your day-to-day life that you can't wait to do once all this madness ends? What's that one thing?
Go to the gym, bro. Come on, man.
No, not the gym. That's too easy. Easy. I'm talking guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure.
Oh, you know what? I was just joking with my partner the other day, like, man, just to go fucking sit at a bar and eat some fucking nachos, man.
Oh, man. You know talk about it.
Like, what? I mean, like that. Look, it's as simple, like you said. The word is simple. Just the simple pleasures in life that you're missing right now. All right? Somebody posted a meme, and it was funny as shit, right? It had, sassy, you know what I'm saying, spicy young, whatever the hell it was, man or woman had their shades on, and the caption said, when I want to stay home, and then they had verses when I have to stay home, and they had the little spicy guy crying, right? Which is real. Like, yeah, I'm an introvert. I like to stay my ass at home. Have a drink, smoke some smoke, play some dominoes, shoot the shit with my folks. I don't like doing the whole out thing for real. Every once in a while, I like to step out. When I want to step out,
you are a charter member of the Wash Gang without the quarantine.
Shout out to Aisha Deal. What up, girl? Hey, the Wash Gang. You know what I'm saying? She might be the Wash Gang motherfucking. She the goddamn Tookie Williams of the Wash Gang. You know what I'm saying? So you goddamn right. I'm the lieutenant. I'm the motherfucking colonel in this bitch. Washed, proud of it. You know what I'm saying? But every once in a while, motherfucker want to go to goddamn Buffalo Wild Wings and goddamn watch a game. You feel me?
Right.
Right. That's the shit that's killing me. Like,
you know what I want to watch more than anything. I agree with everything you just said. I want to do that. I want to watch. I've been watching some throwback games and shit a little bit. I haven't really been getting too deep in the whole throwback sports like everybody else. It's like, oh, who's the best college player? This, whatever.
Right.
Right now, I want to see some competitive, gritty playoff basketball now. I want to see the Lakers. I want to see the Lakers, the Clippers. I want to see the Bucks and the Celtics more than anything right in this moment.
Shit about to go crazy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once this thing get back jumping, man, the NBA gonna be nasty.
Live,
I'm talking about it's gonna be nasty. Like, ain't gonna be all that over helping each other out and friends talking. It's gonna be some nasty motherfuckers on that court, a la the late '80s, early '90s of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we finna see. The rebirth of that, because the motherfuckers want that goddamn trophy. I'm like you, I can't wait. I can't wait to just fucking watch some fucking games, man. Like shit, bring sports back, please.
Exactly. All right, we're gonna do 2 more questions. First, B, I know you asked about Bill Gates. So look, apparently I didn't really know what he was referring to, but Bill Gates has been talking about more of an extreme shutdown and talking about the testing and shit. I believe Bill Gates probably has the vaccine, like how Magic Johnson had the vial. I think Bill Gates got it.
Like Dave Chappelle, when he was the president, you know what I'm saying? He was playing Morgan Freeman on a little movie. I got the for age right here. So Bill Gates gives a fuck. He don't give a fuck about people. Bill Gates cares more about robots than he does people. Fuck Bill Gates. All right? That's real shit. Fuck him. Because I'll say it again, he cares more about robots and technology than he does about human fucking life. So fuck Bill Gates, man. He ain't got no say-so on this shit no fucking way. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do? He ain't no president. He ain't on the Senate. He don't do shit. He don't do shit for his motherfucking mouth. Fuck Bill Gates. All right? That's like asking Ja Rule. What does Ja Rule think right now? Fuck Ja Rule. We don't give a fuck about what Ja Rule think. All right? So what Bill Gates think.
Yo, while we wait for the final question again, dropping the final question in the comments. Somebody do it. No, we ain't doing the vaccine with a chip, and it ain't the real question. We can give us something besides the vaccine with a chip.
All that shit, man.
Sponsored by Microsoft.
They put chips in dogs, bro. We put no chip in the goddamn kid, no person.
Right.
Fuck that shit, bro. Again, Bill Gates cares more about technology and robots than he does about human life.
Right. Here's a question for you while we wait for the next final real question. Not no fucking vaccine with a chip shit. What is your prediction for the most ratchet thing somebody's gonna do with their $1,200 that they're gonna get from the stimulus?
Oh my god, that's something to say when you think about all the ratchet
free quote unquote free money,
right? All the ratchetry that quote
plus the people's tax returns. You know how fucking ignorant people get with tax returns
in the United States of America anyway, right? Look, the sky's the limit, right? Limitless, like limit. I'm sorry, limitless. It's just limitless. Yeah. You ain't got. I sound like fucking Floyd Mayweather. So I'm trying to say fucking back. Do you see that shit? Look, Floyd Mayweather was on live with Antonio Brown.
I couldn't even bring myself to watch that shit.
Bro, you didn't see it?
No.
Oh,
hell no.
God.
That just sounds like foolishness.
He couldn't say quarantine properly. He couldn't say fucking vaccination. He was like, what, man? This dude is fucking illiterate. Like, he's a illiterate multi-millionaire. And speaking of Floyd Mayweather, man, you heard about his girlfriend dying?
Yeah, she lived out. Yeah, she lived out here.
Yeah. So that's crazy as fuck. Like, that's some weird shit, bro. Like, he was in like fucking London or some shit when it happened, and like you ain't heard or seen shit about it since that day. Some weird shit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit. You know how I am, Benny. That's some weird shit, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, it's been a very weird year. It's been a very weird year to start, you know?
To say the minimum, to say the very least.
By the way, reviewers, if you have any ideas, drop in a comment or DM us. We got it's Big Sexy Bizzle's 40th coming up. Woo! And you might be in a hazmat suit. So we got to get shout to our guy DJ Hydro. We might have to get like a IG Live club quarantine situation going on for you. We got to do something because you may not be able to do shit.
Man, look. Hey, I'm gonna find out wherever there ain't no coronavirus, I'm going there.
Right.
Straight up. I'm be like, whatever place in the world, there's no coronavirus.
Antarctica, some shit. I mean, you gotta, yeah.
Oh, look, the quote unquote virus can't survive in extreme heat, right? You know what I'm saying? So 85, 90 plus, that bitch out the window.
I was gonna say, you know who's actually looking pretty decent compared to the rest of the world is like South America. So you might want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Panama Jack. You know what I mean? The fedora.
You know who's gonna be looking good in about 2 days? The great state of Arizona. The great city of Phoenix. We're gonna have 90 plus for the rest of the motherfucking year. So Corona's gonna be popping out this bitch is cold ones. You feel me? Hey, this shit, look, it's on the decline. Whether it's bad as they want to make it seem right now, it's on the decline. Because summertime's coming and they can't survive in extreme heat. So it's like the places that are hot as fuck, it'll be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit.
Right, exactly. Well, look, we're gonna wrap this thing up. We appreciate anybody who did join us on IG Live. We appreciate the questions. We love you. We want you to stay safe. We know we talk a lot of conspiracy theory shit, like, oh, this shit was brought by fucking George Bush Sr. Like we know like shit's wild, but you know, nonetheless, wash your hands. Fucking sick, and get your real quick. Not again. And for the reviewers out there, we know you have sense. Tell your neighbors, get your damn children, please. I've went on so many goddamn social distancing walks with my lady, and I got kids damn near clipping my heels with scooters and shit. Get the fuck away from me, 8-year-old.
Right.
You nasty son of a bitch. You already got Dorito dust on your
little
fingers.
Germ carriers.
Right. You're a petri dish. Yeah.
Nasty motherfuckers. I got kids. I got nasty motherfuckers. They nasty. God damn it. They're germ carriers, man. That's what they do. They carry fucking germs. Anybody who's a parent who's gotten sick from the flu from their kid, man, you know that shit real.
Exactly.
I appreciate you, bro. We
appreciate you, sir. Appreciate everybody that joined us, asked the questions. Sir. Yeah, man. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We're gonna get back on regular stuff. We don't know if we're gonna have to talk about the fucking World Dodgeball Championships, but damn it, we'll make it do what it do. Because we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. But nonetheless, stay safe. And you know, we know you want sports bad as just as we do. We'll get there. We will get back to it, man.
You need that. You gotta stay vigilant out there. Continue to do the things that are gonna keep you safe. All right. It used to be it was stay safe, now stay dangerous. Now it's stay safe all over again. All right.
Right.
Sorry, YG. Okay.
Yep.
So real quick before we go, man, what's been happening in entertainment, man? I'm sorry, I gotta talk shit about somebody.
What do you mean? Just like what they're all doing now that they can't do their own shit?
Who's doing the dumbest shit? You know who's fucking like picking it back up, bro? It's like the influencers, dog. And it's fun to see, you know what I'm saying? And then it's kind of corny. Like, being honest with you, dude, to be completely honest with you, bro, like, we starting to see a lot of these cats, and they're not funny at all. Like, I you know what I'm saying? It's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we saw the rise of the influencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was right there out there in the prime of it when I was, you know, the end of Vine era was pretty much when I moved to LA. So
yeah, you caught all of it, yeah.
Of the influencer, right? The king, the dog. I mean, the head dogs like King Batch, you know what I'm saying, and who just destroyed Vine in his heyday, and you know what I'm saying, people like that. Like, but now it's just like shit is lame, bro.
Yeah,
like these guys is like they showing their lack of talent, like
and lack of creativity. Everybody's doing the same TikTok. Everybody's trying to do the same quarantine jokes. I mean, bro, like with me doing stand up, like as you know, like all of my shows are fucking postponed to like 2027 at this point. And I get invited. I'm getting invited to all these like virtual shows, all these shows that people is like. That's not what stand-up comedy is. Stand-up comedy is in front of people. I'm not finna sit in my jams in my office chair doing dick jokes to a web camera like I have an OnlyFans account. I'm not doing that shit. I'm good. I would rather not, even though I miss stand-up terribly, I would rather not have it than do it that way. So,
Marco,
if you're gonna listen, anybody watch this on IG Live who's gonna see this the playback. Just get creative. You know, we all want to laugh. We have a good time, but don't do when Bay sends me to the grocery store part 76. Come on, man. You got to get your pen game out. You know what I mean?
Get it together. Do something because y'all slacking in your Mac.
Exactly.
Hey, Marco, what's up, man? I'm trying to get once I get back to the gym, I'm trying to get a fitness video done, bro. I need that. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to take this shit to the next level, dog. I see what you're doing out here, you little ass. I'm trying to, represent for the big cash, bro. What's up? Holla at me, man.
Right. Well, if this shit goes on too long, you're gonna be fucking leaning me from all the fucking cardio and body weight exercise you gotta do.
I'm gonna look like motherfucking Tom Hanks on fucking Castaway in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Beard and all.
Right.
I'm gonna get a football and paint motherfucking Wilson on that motherfucker.
Jesus. Oh man, it's going down. All right, reviewers, we love you. Check out this full episode. This is episode 150 for the People IG Live podcast. It's going to be on all streaming platforms. We'll be back in a couple weeks. JB and BaneBlueReview.com. Stay safe in this quarantine. Don't get the Rona.
Please.
Don't cough on anybody. Wash your goddamn hands. Please.
Be courteous. Shit.
Yes, please.
Do basically
kind to
your
your neighbor.
Your mama told your nasty ass do when you was a kid. Wash your goddamn hands and cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze, motherfucker.
Exactly. All right. We out.
Peace.